All right, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It was quite a crazy week, plenty of movements in the market, and we're going to go right into the charts to see what to expect for the week to come. Right, so I stripped off everything off of gold. We know that it went for quite a bullish run. If we go down to lower time frames here, right, came down on a sell and then came right back up towards the end of the week. So now let's take a look at where we are with things and what we can expect for this week that's coming. We're going to start with top-down analysis, starting with the daily time frame. All right, so on the daily time frame here, what we're looking for are areas of support and resistance. Okay, so let's look at these areas over here. So this is an area of resistance right over here. And there's also another area right here that we'll draw a box around, right around here. So now on the 4-hour, we're looking for more areas of support and resistance. And as we look here to the left, we see an area of resistance that when you drag this across became an area of support, and that could be of significance in the future as we see what price continues to do. So we're going to look for other areas of support and resistance. Going to zoom out. Obviously, there's this support down here that we're going to draw a box across, and that's what we are looking at. So we have our areas of support and resistance, and now we're going to go to lower time frames to see what possible setups we can expect. So now looking at this 1 hour over here, now we can start to formulate what we can possibly see as the week opens up. So there is an area of support right over here, and there's a possibility that we can get price touching this area or even breaking through to go to the next area of support. So if it hits this area of support, so far we are still bullish based on the trend. If we're looking at the trend here, the trend is still very much bullish. So if we do come back down, it's very plausible to think we may get another push upwards to break the previous highs over here and get past the resistance. Now, if we do get past resistance over here, then we do have a lot more room to go up. This over here, this point would be the next area of resistance that we should expect price to go to. Now, if price breaks down completely and gets below this area right here, and let's see what it looks like on a lower time frame. If price gets below this area over here, then we should be looking for a retest back to that area of resistance before we get that big push downwards. But that's what we are expecting for gold for the week to come. Now let's go to US 30 real quick. So now in US 30, we are on the daily time frame again. So again, we're going to look for areas of support and resistance. We see that US 30 has been on a clear downtrend, and from the higher time frame, we may be expecting another move to the downside. So if we follow, this was your impulsive move downwards, this was your retest. This was your move downwards, this was your retest. This was your move downwards, this was your retest. So we can be expecting another move downwards. Okay, so let's just be sure. Let's look at areas of support and resistance. So we have an area, previous support over here, became resistance right over here. Let's look at other areas. This is support down here, and we have resistance up here. So that's what we're seeing from a daily time frame. Let's go down to the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, still lines up pretty nicely. Going to go to the 1 hour, and now what we can expect to see, if we get a push up for the week to start, we may get this push up and then get that double top, I should say, right over here and over here. If we get that double top, this also lines up with the move touching the trend line, the downtrend for this trend line. And if we get to that trend line, in addition with support up here, we have tons and tons of confluences for a move to the downside. So we have, I should say, resistance over here. So we have resistance up here. We have a double top that could possibly form, and we have a downtrend trend line. Getting to the trend line is also a sign or a confluence for the move down. So that could be the next move. If we get to this area, then that's a good move. But if we break past, then we'll look for further sell side. Now, if we break out, that's fine. We break out, we broke the trend line, then we wait for that retest before we ride that upwards to the next zone. But that's what we should be looking for as we get ready for the week for both US 30 and gold. US 30, I'm really looking at a possible downside, and for gold, I'm looking at a possible upside. But let's just get ready. Let's stay focused. All right, guys, be patient with the market and get ready to make plenty of profits in the week to come. Right? So until next time, Jordan the Maestro, take care.